Hello, hello! Welcome back to Wheel of Games, where we're playing some more Phantom Brigade. Haha. Let's jump right in. And here we are. We're in Bjorrin, a contested province that we just started attacking. I was sort of starting to look towards the future. Because yeah, that capital city is pretty big. I always used to think the level only went up to 9, but the fact that these have suggested levels higher means it does in fact keep going. So that's a good sign. Now, where exactly are we? We're in the middle here, and we're getting attacked. We just took out one convoy. I think we can jump after the next one. We're still in great condition. And go after some more parts. Yeah, a bunch of them in the corner, across this valley to the right. Okay, so they're transporting supplies, so we need to stop cargo runner mechs. Got it. And we're going to have contacts coming in from directly behind us a little bit later on. Yeah. Little town. Convoy is approaching quickly, so here we are. Another relatively small map. Oh boy, and they're starting out hiding behind some... I guess that's not so much a residential building. Or maybe it is. But it looks like it's got some of the enemy flags and stuff on it, and I think that's their base. So we've got assault rifle, shotgun, machine gun, missile launcher, and marksman rifle. So we have a couple of missile launchers that'll be annoying us here. And then, because it's a small map, stopping cargo runners will be a little bit extra today. Okay, let's get into this. Here we go, our initial plan. Whole bunch of moving forward. We're gonna get that beam weapon going. We got a couple missiles coming in as well, but we're launching our own missiles. Not a whole lot of counterattack yet at this point. So, we'll see a few missiles start up. Yeah, he is attacking me as well, but mine was stronger. Looks like those guided missiles are tracking just a little bit. Okay, new contacts on the field. So where are they? They're coming across from there. If we learned from the last time, they may not all be going the same direction, because when we had that freeway, some of them came down the road and some of them came from across. But they're in a decent spot for us to simply try to shoot, and now we've got them not surrounded, but I'd say flanked. Right. Okay, let's plan out the next salvo, and we'll be right back. And the plan for this round, we're gonna get that beam weapon going again, just as soon as night manages to go by. Maybe electrocute one or so of them, start shooting them from the back. We will have some missiles coming at us, but they shouldn't reach us till next turn. So we'll get some sniper shots off as well. And finally, for over here, just some nice flanking attacks on everybody. So let's watch how this one turns out. Now, get out of there. Yeah, their attacks are not very guided. Oh yeah, those tanks did not do very well, and that cargo guy just decided to go, oh, what was that right there for just a second? That's what they mean by shields. Shields can reflect them, because he doesn't even have his shield really pointed at us. But it did reflect it to the side. So now I understand. Shield. Like the literal physical shields. Not like a barrier stuff. Okay. I was thinking fancy, and really a simple analog solution was the explanation after all. Yeah, they're not having a great time. Boom, boom, boom. Right in the back from both of them. Okay. I want to check. Definitely all the tanks in the middle got cooked. But what happened up here at the very top? Yeah, we took a shot, took a couple of other little ones, and we got around in preparation to really shoot at them. But actually, that pilot, if you look at the pink bar there, the pilot's pretty close to getting knocked out, despite the mech still being in great shape, because of the way we did the damage there. I think that's all due to Joker's secondary weapon, the handgun we've got. Yeah, granted, it does a lot of concussion damage. If you can manage to flank someone and shoot them in the back with this, you're close to knocking someone out with a full barrage at least. Especially if it's doubled from behind, so quite nice. And yeah, he's the only one who's actually still up from the main group. And those cargo fellows, not doing so great. Although those shields, especially if he's pointing those shields at the beam weapon person, I have to respect that. So maybe we'll stop hitting them with the, the beam weapon. But we also know that there's going to be more of them incoming. So let's see if we can finish off these guys and just control this valley. Okay. And yeah, we didn't end up melting down that time, even though I was using the venting pretty heavily because we got a lot of shots off. We just did the big rockets, then sniper, 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 sniper. Yeah, that is a lot of heat venting. But because the vents actually worked this time, for some reason, we're not in danger of melting down. So hooray for that. Okay, well, let's plan out our next turn. And plan, we're just going to follow him, blast them, and we're going to see if we can hit him in the back with our rifle and just knock him out. Meantime, they're going to have a pretty tough time from all sides. So let's watch. And this one missile should get hit by his active defense. Nope. But it missed anyway because it wasn't guided. Ooh. Uh-oh, he's overheating. I'll bet he had a handgun that caused that. Oh, and that guy didn't last long either. Okay, well, they're all gone. Okay, spilled cargo on the sensors. Now we only have new targets. It's just a shooting gallery. Yeah, he was concussed, and then the continued shots just took him out. Okay, so now we're looking at those two. We also need... Yeah, thankfully, because he's got all this barrier, he hasn't actually taken damage. So Knight... Well, also burning. Burning bad. So I guess the burning is probably taking off some of the core as well. I wonder if burning just skips the barrier. That'd be interesting. We'll have to find out how much he needs repairs afterwards. But I'm pretty sure that the guy who was shooting at him had one of those fire starter handguns that increases the heat. Because he definitely shouldn't have gotten to overload heating based on what we saw him experience. Okay, well, let's light them up and plan for next turn. They're putting out those shields. I gotta be mindful of that. Okay, let's plan. Alright. Just get straight into it. But hopefully he should stop being on fire and start regenerating. Sniper shot coming in. Oh yeah, he's crashing. He's crashing. Second one had slightly better luck though. Keep up the good work. Yes, yes. Nothing else has landed yet? You're really just gonna leave him alone until we've knocked him out. Maybe he's the last one. It says there's more, though. But yeah. Oh, he's attacking back. Oh, fun. Well, let's plan. Okay, here we go. Biggest plan is just try not to shoot each other. And guard from the couple of attacks he's making on his own. So you get out of the way. Yep, see, he was doing fire starting stuff, and that's why we're on fire again. Oh, well, he's shooting the remains of the other guy. No, 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 ah. Well, I ended up shooting with friendly fire anyway. I think that was because he was supposed to keep moving, so that shot was supposed to be going this way. I just wasn't careful. No one else is coming. Finish them off. So we did get 2 more here. Yeah, oof, ouches, but we still have, thanks to all that barrier, we're still doing okay there. Now for these 2 newcomers, yep, they're doing shield, attack, shield. And who's the one that they're all so excited about shooting? That's Hudson, who stayed over on that side. Okay. Well, we should still make them pretty miserable. Maybe we'll bring out the beam weapons again. And let's plan for the new batch. Okay, we're gonna see what happens with this beam weapon. We've also got some nasty missiles planned to come at them. Might arrive before they do, we'll have to see. Of course, get out of the way of their shots. Oops, did I just electrocute myself? Oh, what is... They got some interesting guns. Oof. Well, he's just perfectly reflecting that at me. At the very least, the beam does more damage the longer it's on a target. So if a shield just reflects the beam onto one of my other guys for a moment, it doesn't do a ton of damage. And now, there's one left in the middle of all those explosions. And yeah, there's... The missiles mostly beat them to the spot, but this won't last much longer. Let's finish them off. Most of the remaining shots are going to be coming from Joker, who can do some concussion damage. We'll see just how bad this works out for them, though. He turns around, shoot him in the back. Concussed, but then we kept shooting. Difficult to tell. Keep underestimating the damage potential of my own weapons. But we got him. So we should have some nice salvage from this group, as they were just delivering equipment. Hey, we can build the arrow light ones. Weapon modules for demolition. I got plenty of spares of that already. Oh, some new Hakobu. It seems we only get these from raiding the equipment convoys. A decent rifle. Decent, but nothing exciting. I was kind of hoping we were going to get to see the nice weapons like that were shooting the green shots. It looked like a plasma pistol, but looks like we didn't get any of those. So let's grab our salvage and go. Here we go. Okay. We finished off that battle. So now do we go after an armored unit? Slower, but deadly to an unprepared squad, eh? Yeah, mostly what we're looking for is the enemy strength reduction. Oh, if we go after that base, we can go straight to the big battle after that. And yeah, that's their overall strength, 336 versus 330. We can probably add 50% at least, or maybe double the level that it thinks that our people are at most of the time. Yeah, we got a couple of upgrades coming in here. You know what, let's get there before the armored... Oh, whenever I go into overdrive, it stops the workshops. Well, as long as the armored unit doesn't get to reinforce them, we're still in good shape. Alright. Yep, built some new weapons to check out. So, save the civilians. Oh, this was our mission from before. Great. Oh boy, lots of enemies? Perfect. Exactly what I want. So there's got turrets. Dense cover here. I do need to check over, now that we've gotten a couple of new things, a couple of reactor shunts, and a new incendiary repeater. We'll just check out that one real quick. Yeah, quick loader on a repeater is nice. Not a ton of damage, unfortunately, which is one of the things we were worried about. Applies the burning status? Not bad. Not bad. But why set them on fire when I can just knock them out? Typically the kinetic damage is more useful, and burning, maybe that would be useful for one of like the big boss kind of guys to do damage over time, but typically we're just hitting them hard enough that the burning isn't a factor. I really wanted to see what one of those weapons would look like, and it's not bad. Not bad, but I don't think I'll switch anything to go equip it. Now that's fun. And so I'll re-equip everybody, and then we'll jump into the battle. Into the battle we go. Got rid of the active defense. It was slowing us down a ton, and it wasn't providing really a whole bunch of benefit. For the most part, I can dodge the missiles. Yeah, it really slows you down. Okay, a big enemy base here. Lots of buildings. Great fodder for a demolition. Okay. Our big bird's about to do another pass. Fun. So I believe our mission here is just eliminate all hostiles, and there are at least 14 of them on this map. There is a generator to destroy all of the turrets. I think there's only 2, but it's possible there's more hidden around. But what we've got, machine gun and missile launcher. Yeah, missile launcher turret, kind of a contradiction because it can only shoot if it detects someone at close range, and the missile launcher is more of a long-range weapon. But we do have 2 large concentrations of enemies on the map here, and we're mostly starting in this corner, so I guess we got a nice angle that we're attacking from. So what's over here? Oh, an SMG tank. You don't see that too often. And then we've got a double shotgun. He's dual wielding. Nice. SMG tank, handgun tank. It's weird. I mean, if you don't have a hand, can it be called a handgun? But there we go. Oh, and a dual wielding SMG. I mean, that looks pretty fun. But you can't actually shoot 2 of them at the same time. That would be a fun mechanic if you had, 2 weapons that were a handgun or SMG that you can clearly wield single-handed. Being able to fire them both in parallel would be a neat trick. It would definitely make me use those weapons a lot more. But I don't think it works that way. And there's our generator in the back. Got a tank hidden in the bush, machine gun, assault rifle handgun, assault rifle shield, cannon, marksman rifle, and he's got a big heavy assault gun. So the ones in the back left are considerably more threatening than the ones in the front right, the ones that are at closer range here. But let's see how they're planning to attack. They all want to shoot Knight here for some reason. But if nobody's planning on shooting the guy with the enormous beam cannon, and they all just jump straight through a line here, I could make their lives pretty miserable. Okay, that part sounds fun. And, okay, now that we know what's coming in here, let's plan. Okay, and here we go. So, you can see some very long lines stretching across. We're definitely going to stretch the map on this turn. And I just realized that I told Knight he should end up zapping the tower with his charge. I'm hoping. Or at least if not that one, then that one. So I was thinking, no, I'm not going to zap my own friend. So we've got the beam weapon. Hopefully we'll take out some of these, a couple of these tanks, maybe both. We've also got some additional overlapping fire. Shooting at those friends. Hopefully lining up a missile strike. I did give that secondary missile over from Zaz, who was just never using it, to Hudson. But Hudson had a long-range alternative, now that the marksman rifle is much closer range than the old sniper rifle. Since Zaz has an SMG now, has a medium and short-range weapon. Meanwhile, the other two, we've got Joker just jump over, and hopefully taking out a tank before it can really do anything. And sure, we'll just shoot at that thing, because that's something to do as we go attack them. Okay, and the big missiles going in at the generator. Here we go. We'll watch this side first, then we can see what happened over on the left. Yep, I just zapped my own person right off the bat. Gotta be careful with that thing. Oh yeah, the tanks did not last, and neither did he. Is that missile gonna hit? It's about to hit. I launched it at the spot on the floor where that tank was going to be. Now let's check over on this side. How did you do? Shot him a few times. We got some shots in on that. Nothing too bad. So on this side, there's really just the two of them left. Yeah, gotta watch their fire. And then on this side, now they're gonna start reacting to the two people we sent over. So need to move them to relative safety. But that's gonna distract these folks while we mop that up and then start coming in from the side. Okay. And yep, the missiles are away. If we can put a fresh sniper up on a tall building, like say on top of this or something, then maybe we can just start taking our nice pot shots at everyone in the distance. Okay, well, that's planned. Today's battle, we've got a lot going on here. We're gonna get that beam weapon going again. We should hit both of them a good amount. Marksman rifle also hit him. If he's somehow not dead, Zaz's machine gun should definitely finish him off. We'll see how those two react with each other. Meantime, in the midfield here, our sniper's gonna get up on top of that tower, start taking some shots. At some point, those missiles should take this out. It might take another full turn for the missiles to arrive, though. And then over here on the far left side, we're gonna just shoot right down there. Hopefully we'll have some cover from the rest of the buildings. And then after that, go and take some more shots over there. Joker just finished some attacks and is going to jump around that tank. You can see if we can come up and just shoot this guy straight in the back. We're going to test the hypothesis for how much damage this handgun can do if you just hit someone from directly behind with 100% accuracy, and we'll just see if we can actually concuss someone straight out in one shot. But I think we'll watch this little mini battle first, and we'll move our way around to the side. Well, I guess he's not going to get hit by the beam weapon, because the first tank died too fast. Oh, he's so close to getting knocked out. Two left. He's so close. We could probably run into him. Oh. Okay, well, we got the generator, apparently. But now let's watch sort of the midfield here, and then we'll go to the back. How many times must I hit half speed before you go to half? Half is not one. The whole time. I guess half is 1x somehow. Well, he took all those shotgun blasts like a champ. Second guy did not. And our sniper shot. Well, it looks like it missed. maybe it just barely hit the tank back there. Not sure. And then on the far side, how did Joker do? Yeah, their own guy had heavy machine gun trained on Joker through a building. And pow, pow, pow. So how's he doing? Okay, we did actually manage to concuss him straight out. If I'd been specifically watching, you could have seen the damage breakdown on exactly how many shots it took. But still, it worked. So yeah, awesome. And, oh yeah. Missiles, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That didn't stand for too long. So now they are cut more than in half, especially now that the towers are gone. So we have one guy barely up over here, and then some tanks and scattered enemies, but specifically one heavy machine gun sitting in the back there. Okay. And then what are they doing? Still shooting through some buildings? Okay, we gotta watch out for... Yeah, it's night. Oh, machine gun's coming back after Joker. Well, maybe I'll make him shoot his own tank friend in the back. Do you like that? Okay, so just finish him off and the right flank can join up. And then we gotta focus our battle over here on the left half of the base. Let's plan. So this round, Marksman Hudson up here is just going to take enough shots that we should knock him out between those. Bjorrin with the heavy beam rifle should then be safe to just start roasting the enemies over there. Let me come around, get some machine gun shots on him. And we've also got Knight jumping around into cover, should be safe from all of their attacks. And Joker takes some shots and then hides from the big heavy machine gun behind or under there, but can also, thanks to his Gauss rifle, can just shoot straight through underneath the map and take a second shot, which should hopefully guarantee that that tank is out of commission. Let's see, this time let's watch this side of the map first. Oh yeah, he's already crashing. Ooh, Halo's shots are hitting. And here comes the beam weapon, just melting him down. He's in pretty bad shape, he's in bad shape. They're all crashing, but they're not dead. Yeah, he still wants to attack, even though he's got no tread. He's crashing, he still wants to fight. Okay, well, they're still in this somehow. Okay, at least one of the tanks has figured out it's time to eject, because he's about to explode on his main bits. So their heavy guy way in the back, he's coming after me. That's the only real dangerous thing I need to dodge. They're still insisting on shooting at the guy, maybe because he has relatively seemingly low hit points, but he's behind a whole lot of building, so he should be pretty safe from all that. And yeah, he still has his assault rifle, but he's not attacking with it, I guess. Okay. Well, let's bring... Oh, yes. Replay from this side. Yeah, we got him right away. Okay. So, let's plan our attack on this side of the battlefield. Here we go. Oh, just taking some pot shots at him. Gonna see if we can sneak around the back. Doesn't look like it's a special cannon, sadly, so I'm not too worried about taking it intact. But we're gonna start flanking him anyway. He's still dangerous, so we gotta respect that. Meantime, yeah, he didn't last any longer. He's toast. He still managed to survive. Ooh. Oh, nice. He almost took him out with that sniper shot. Might get him with this one. Oh, concussed him. Nice. No destroyed parts, too. And the only thing that's left is about to eject. Let's just take a victory lap. We don't need orders. We're already toast. And just fall over. Oh wait, are you actually still in this? Nope. Okay. Awesome. Ah, we got some nice parts in this one. Scattered about. Well, let's see what special stuff we can grab. Plenty of a salvage budget. Excellent. Not too shabby. We got a good amount of the stuff we wanted. And we can see if any of these things are a tiny upgrade over the stuff we've already got. Civilians are saved! They'll be safe in the base until you reach their home, huh? So I guess we have to take them back to the settlement that they were originally from, which is actually next door. We've also got the big base and an armored unit between the two. That'd be interesting to fight the big base while there's a reinforcements coming in. He has a pretty high threat level there. I think I want to avoid the armored unit if I possibly can. Come on, leave us alone. But you just changed direction, armored unit. Yeah, they're just patrolling, and sadly they are slow. In their description, they are slow. They're gonna make us do an extra battle in here. Okay, fine. Take you out real fast. Wanted to go straight to the end here. A hostile aircraft, and a whole bunch of them in here. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything I explicitly need to change about their setup. We'll just do a quick upgrade check and we'll be right back. Okay, didn't see anything I felt like we had to change. So what do we have coming in today? Okay, there's a spotter painting the position, so we've got, one all by themselves with a sniper rifle, so this is no joke over there. And it looks like we have, but when they said armored, they just meant lots and lots of tanks. Ooh, interesting. Autocannon, missile launcher, cannon, machine gun, cannon, missile launcher, machine gun, and autocannon. That's where all those bullets are coming at us, so we need to dodge a little bit. But this is one where just launching that big old rocket barrage into the field where all of them are planning to end up would be pretty nasty. Okay, well, time to plan. Okay, this is turning out to be a pretty complicated battle thanks to all those tanks moving around in a short area and also all attacking. So we do have Hudson is going to go around to the left and see if he can take some shots at that spotter. The spotter is planning to do that big snipe against Tiburon with the heavy beam. Tiburon is going to have just this nasty beam that's going to walk across several of them and through a building, continuing in the next turn. That should be pretty exciting. Zaz is going to flank around to the side. Joker also getting on top of that building and just shooting at these tanks coming at us. We've got Knight that's going to just zip through, get those charged, let's see what's the right word for it. Just get the charges to hit a couple of those guys, get the shield going, and then just shotgun them from the back. Missiles are going to land in the midst of all of them. And yeah, there's just going to be a lot going on in this one. I think I'm going to have to crank it down to the lowest speed just for us to... I keep forgetting, he charges immediately, and that's going to zap your allies if you do it from too close in. Okay, here come the rockets. And now we're going to zap again. Should arc out to that guy. So he's already hit, and we haven't fired a shot yet, aside from these missiles. Now we're going to keep on going. Now that sniper shot should be coming in for too long and should hit the walls there. Let's move it a little bit faster. Okay, and then back down to speed. He should have his shield up by now. So those cannon blasts shouldn't do too much to us. Good. I was hoping they were going to end up shooting themselves here. There goes our sniper shot. Missed. Now he's got his meltdown activated. We're taking a little bit. Here comes the beam. So now they should just start melting in that line. Yep, between our railgun shot and the SMG, he's suffering. They are all suffering. This guy should be next, but there goes, yep. Oh yeah, hit that guy, wasn't even the target. It's gonna start ripping through building before much longer. Now the second blast. Okay. Yep, beam weapon's still firing, it's just gonna have to carve through the building at each step. Oh yeah. Well, a lot happened there. So the two tanks did in fact get blitzed apart. So the rocket, everyone he was trying to shoot at, already melted. Ooh, yeah. So our shotgun blasts, we're messing him up on the retaliation there. Okay. Now let's watch what happened over here. Come on. So he got his one shot off. Let's see if that hit anything. Nope, just went into the barn. Okay, and we just started doing our counterattack to him. Alright. So, yeah, the guy that was our target is ejecting. He may not even make it to that eject. Oh boy. Oh right, yeah, the spotter, he is bringing that spot in. And it looks like they're just trying to hit Zaz with that. Okay. Well, a lot going on. I have to make sure we don't melt down. And let's plan out our next turn. Over here on the main battlefield, we're going to jump around, take our shots. Over here on the side battlefield, Halo's going to try to get rid of that meltdown with a quick dash, and then take a couple sniper shots over here, while Hudson dodges whatever he's dishing out. But let's watch the main battlefield first. Still one tank just hanging out there. I didn't really hit those last couple of them. I hope that's a fresh one. Oh, well, we ended up concussing that guy. Oh, I think we got him because he turned around and we shot him in the back. Because both the sniper shots missed. So we only have 2 of these tanks left. I thought maybe they'd get taken out. But, nope. Okay, more fire required. Okay, they really shouldn't stand a chance here. Yep. Already toast. Extra shots coming in anyway. Ah. Okay. Side quest complete. Ooh. I think that's a plasma pulse rifle of some type. So that's neat. Yeah, nothing really all that exciting in here. In fact, I can pretty much just mark everything. Just go straight through. Okay. We do have to stop for a little bit of repairs here. So let's get out of his range so that he's not summoning more stuff on top of us. Just wait until that has fully recovered. And then we can go in for the boss fight. And here we go. All right, it's a behemoth. It's terribly perilous. Yep, I do get why they are making the same map every time. Basically, they've playtested the behemoths on this map, but if you've got something that's very hilly, it would be a lot easier to dodge their attacks and you could gimmick it a lot more. So forcing a wide open, large arena like this makes sense. Yeah, it would be nice if they could pop out in other spots as a surprise or something, but maybe that'll happen later. But yeah, it makes complete sense why it's like it this way. Okay, let's go straight in. So what's it like today? What was that plop sound? Ooh, there's fog. Make it difficult to see. Well, he's got armor. Has some big shoulder guns to him. Those shields are going to be a challenge. Uh-oh. Estimated flatline within 10 seconds? Does that mean you're going to self-destruct? Because last time, granted, the shields will block my heavy laser. And that's about it. So I've got a weapon that's basically useless. Oh, hey, I'm on this side today. You know what? This is a different map. Just a little bit, anyway. Because normally we would start out, like, over here. But no. Okay, we've got a different variation. I like that. So what do we need to deal with today? We've got... So the main... Basically, two main guns. Two heavy cannons of some type. Missile launcher on the back. These shields, really just blocking the one weapon. And then they've got a turret front and a turret in the back. I don't actually see one of those big generators, so no giant weak point on this one. At least not as obvious a one. And what you doing? Just staying in place for this first turn. Got it. Okay. Well, let's plan our first attack. Turn number 1 here. We're going to be moving out. It does occur to me that I do have somebody jumping right over the backpack that's launching the missiles. Maybe I should adjust that plan slightly. There we go. No longer jumping over top of the missile. We're going to just jump around to the side. So, launching some big missiles. And we're taking up some elevated positions. And now the shield should reflect it, but the turret, especially if I'm shooting up, I shouldn't be hitting the shield. I should instead just focus fire on the turret itself. The shield really protects the core. And even if it does reflect it, it should reflect it up and probably won't hit anything else of my people. Knight is going to start dashing from the side. Maybe we can electrocute this thing, see how that works. Then we start shooting from the left side with shotgun. From the right side, we've got our railgun. Machine gun from the front. And I'm launching some of his unguided missiles as well. For something this big, it should have a nice bit of damage with that area of effect one-shot missile. Because yeah, it does area damage, and area damage is quite effective against these guys with all their different components. Let's go. Turn 1, it's not doing anything other than its area of effect, that thing. So, he's charged. Come on, zap him. You did not get close enough to zap him. Ouch. Zapped yourself. Okay. Well, the missiles are just starting to hit. And he's already lost the front turret, it looks like. Well, that's going to hurt them. So it turns out you can stack charge status. That was interesting. And what's it going to do? That's our shots going out. So he's launching his missiles, looks like counter at our own missile launcher. Okay, not quite stepping on top of us, but he is coming a bit close. And what's taking that shot? I think that's main gun number 2. Also wants to shoot at Halo back there. So Halo needs to take some cover. Main gun over on the right is going to try to shoot at Knight over here. Okay. So we have a couple people to take care of, and the rest be just fine. Okay, here we go. For our next turn, Halo's going to dodge around to the side. Going to keep up our heavy firepower here at the start. Although we may still end up taking that damage. Even though that was, I think, aimed at Halo, it might actually hit Tiburon there. So let's just slowly walk. So there we go. Slight adjustment there. Meanwhile, we're going to jump out of the way and keep up the shots. Knight over here in the back has to deal with that turret, so we're going to be using the shield to block a little bit of that. In the meantime, those shields really got messed up by the rockets. Oh, you still took the shot. Good. Halo hid from those rockets pretty well. Wow. They were melting down. Okay, reserved weapons, so that thing in its back is going to pop out now. But just the residual damage there is probably going to mess them up. But we do have to worry about some damage. Well, we can finish this thing off pretty quick at this point. It just has, I guess, the front turret? No, it's just the back turret. That must be the secondary special weapon popping out to shoot at us. Because that front turret should be gone. Ah, I think that's an extra weapon that just activated, because the turret that was there is gone. So that's a bonus weapon popping out of the bottom there. Okay. Well, it's not going to last much longer. Let's finish this. Right, we didn't take a look at the replay from the back. I noticed that our shield fell off at some point. You can see our footsteps, that's cool. So yeah, we put up our shield. And that turret, yeah, did enough damage to knock down the shield, and it's technically still firing at us now. Okay. Oh, Knight just has to get out of the way then. Well, it's on death's door. Shouldn't take much more to finish him. Sorry. Can't forget about that electrical charge. Ooh, shotgun across the map, eh? Got him. All right. Ooh, hey, we can build blackbirds. I like the blackbirds. Gonna do some of that. Yep. So, a new primary missile launcher weapon. Very shiny, very golden. Adjustable, huh? Another mine layer. Maybe I'll start using those again. And another supernova reactor, but I think this one might be a higher number. Not really clear. Okay, other stuff. It's all elite, but honestly, the individual parts aren't that great. Maybe I'd strip the generator off of it. Okay, oh right, that's my own. Can I get it back, please? Yes. Biggest thing out of that is the Blackbird. Now we can construct our own parts. All right, complete victory. So celebrate. I mean, our pilots aren't that injured, so I'll just always give them the parade time. Okay. Well, good job, us. But in the meantime, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Before the next episode, I'll go through the inventory and get past the parade. But now we've sort of split off a couple of provinces in the corner from the main bulk of the enemy-held areas. So that will be interesting. But more of this will come in next time. So until then, bye-bye.